YouTube! I am Pinstar, and this is Timberborn Strategy and Tactics, episode 23. So in our last episode, we almost got our new thing built here. Took us a little bit of time, and we're working on it. We're working on it. Got a few other things here that we need to up in the prioritization here. Actually, what we should be doing here is maxing these out because we want these done ASAP. Let's make sure we get all of the ones on the bottom too. Aha! You're not prioritized. You need to be. These things need to be prioritized as well. They should be able to rip them up from on high. I don't think they need to have direct access to them, but I could be wrong. I could be quite wrong. The idea is that we want to finish this off with minimal disruption to our main city here. The other thing that we need to do is ponder water storage. Or rather water pumping, because we just took a bunch of pumps offline because they are underwater slightly. So we might go thirsty even in the wet season. So I think the smart move is going to be to put a bunch of pumps up here. Like a big row of them. Like if we plan this out like... Yeah, since this area is already kind of partially built, what we'll do is we'll punch holes for the siphons. There you go. These things aren't too far away. And then we just make a big old row of them down the middle here. And actually what we can do, idea. Actually, yeah, let's keep doing a big sort of a cannery row here. I think because the Blue Lagoon is as deep down here as it is anywhere else, so they're reaching the straws nice and low. There we go. And then what we can do here is, oh darn, I wish it was rotated the other way. Actually, if we want to be real quick about it, yeah, actually, this would be a fine and dandy place for it. Oops, don't need to go above. There, we get these built, and then we get ourselves just so it can face this area, and therefore our pumps have a nice, easy access to it. That way, all of the pump operators, when the pumps get full, they will abandon their posts and seek to deposit the water elsewhere. Actually, you know what? Let's get one more pump going. I'm feeling like one more pump is in need here, just to get our colony caught back up. I punched that one thing too far. There we go. And I inverted it. Razzafrazzin'. At least we didn't build these yet. Well, we built that one. Actually, unless... Yeah, that actually might be a smarter move here. Something like that. That way we're not mashing up as many already built platforms. Waste not, want not, and what have you. So then we can just get rid of this platform back here. And then that should allow us to get one more pump going. Excellent. All right, now for prioritization. These things are going to get medium high priority. These are... that understructure is, and then, yeah, I need to rotate here carefully so that I properly target the understructure for these as well. That should get those finished up as soon as we get these things finished up. Yeah, they're wrapping around here and getting these built up. Oh yeah, while we were waiting for this, let's detonate our dynamite here. Just so that we get more room for the water to exist. I know it's going to create some tidal waves and what have you. Alright, we're still on a 21-hour workday. Oh yeah, the other thing, and some people were rightfully yelling at me in that, is we need more builders' huts. We definitely need more builders' huts. Let me see what's a good place for these that isn't going to run into reach issues. Oh, actually, one right here should be fine. And one right there. 2 more builders' huts should be good. And we will high prioritize them because builders' huts begets more construction getting done. And we've got more than enough unemployed beavers to fix that up. These things are built, or are set for maximum priority, yes? Yes, they are. We just need our workers to get around to them. Oh yeah, they're getting them. They're doing some long distance. All right, so I think let's do this. Let's rip these 2 up, because it looks like we're gonna have to build our way up there to get these things ripped up so that we can connect our stuff here without ruining everything. All right, they're working on those things. They should be able to get these things ripped up just fine. There we go. Yeah, they are tackling those. Is this 2 tiles high? Yeah, it's 2 tiles high. There we go. All right, so we get these 3 things prioritized. They rip them up. They build the stairs, they rip those up. We build stairs down here, and then we just have a very brief moment in time when we rip up this road, block off access to this whole town, build our levees, and then our dam is done. Meanwhile, they're picking away at our water issue here. So that should be done in good time here. Our builders' huts are good. Oh yeah, builders' huts still need to be manually told to fill with beavers, which is annoying because we've got so many of them. That's all full. Good. All right, good. They're doing the long distance thing over here. Alright, good. They're ripping those up. Good. Alright, so we just prioritize this little stairway up here. I know it looks janky as all heck. And actually, while we're here, you know what? Here's what we're going to do. Yeah, because I do want to put my farmhouse back on here. Because we are starting to tear through some of our food. We actually need more baking capacity, believe it or not. Our bakeries are not handling the load nearly as well as they used to. So I think a couple of bakeries, like literally a couple of bakeries, are in due moments here. And we keep most of our flour in this area anyway. Yeah, now this is flooding. We do need one more levee piece over here. It's not out of range according... Yeah, there it goes. Okay, good. And this is almost done. Alright, now we are ready. We are going to rip the Band-Aid off. That's going to cut everybody else off. And then we do levee. And we do high prioritization for both of them. There you go. And of course, we put the levee path on top. And then once we seal that up, we should start filling up our last level of the dam here. And then we can get this up and running, and then, yeah. So yeah, temporary problems over here, but this water will dry up. That's not a problem. Ooh, got all of our pumps online. Excellent. So that's a problem that is solving itself. Alright, good. Get that levee built, guys. Come on. Because we need ample time for the dam to actually fill this last level. Otherwise, that would kind of negate the whole purpose for our build here. All this gyrations and what have ye. Oh, and there's the 3-day mark. Okay, good. And everything else goes back to having... Hey! We actually regained access to this thing. We actually made the path slightly more efficient to the point where this thing goes back online. So this was actually a win. I love it. I loves it. Okay, so 3 days to a drought. We could blow up all these levee pieces down here, because that technically will give us more water capacity. I'm not going to blow up the platforms because they don't displace water, but these things right here, our old levee, or at least that parts of it, that should be fine. I don't want to completely eliminate it. Yeah, we'll leave some levee pieces around here. At least, since we're staring down the barrel of that, it should be fine. Okay, speaking of staring down the barrel, this should certainly alleviate our water situation. Yeah, what are you... I was about to say, what are you doing? Yeah, see, with the water barrel nearby, he when he gets full, he just drop it off. And then he gets thirsty and goes drinking somewhere else. See, this is, I don't get why do they run that far? He was thirsty and he works at a freaking water thing and he just dropped water off at the barrel. Like, come on, man. You gotta get with the program. Alright, I think I'm gonna stop. I mean, once... Let me get these things online here. Because I do want to get this back up and running here. We'll have plenty more homes for you later. Because that way, once that goes down here... we can get this area planted again. Actually, yeah, this little line right here can get blasted. And then, yeah, before we schedule any new constructions, we're going to let them actually build this central area, all the platforms. And more specifically, our housing district here. Actually, one thing we could do, it might be a smart move, is just make sure that we have an actual way through. Like, prioritize that so that it's easier for our beavers to get from one side of the colony to the other. Do we have 38 dynamite. Oh, it's just because they aren't getting to it is the problem. Yeah, because we got a nice full container here. And our thing has filled up to the point where it is now flooding and expelling the water out this direction. So we completed our Blue Lagoon deepening project. So that I'm happy with our progress here. We had some stumbling blocks, we had some hiccups, but look at this thing. This place is going nuts with trees. This is going to be another lumber haven here. All right, Potatopia is doing fine. Where's our... Yeah, these things, you know what? We need to high prioritize these. That's a bottleneck that's actually becoming a problem. Because food's getting, relatively speaking, food is getting a little low. And it's going to be relatively easy for us to build and staff these bakeries, so that's not really a problem here. So one other thing that I'm looking at here is, yeah, we're once again short on some of these, our planks. I'm thinking there might be a smart move in terms of combining an engine with a stack of sawmill. Can sawmills stack on each other? They cannot. Lumber mills cannot stack upon one another. Yeah, because they got the little thing at the top. All right. I was about to say, like, we could get a little fancy if we really wanted to. All right, drought started 21 days. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo! And this, my friends, is precisely why we wanted to deepen the entirety of the Blue Lagoon here. Because that's a spicy meatball right there. Alright, folks. So, if you guys like this episode and you want to see more like it, go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and leave me a comment. Good, bad, or indifferent, your feedback's always welcome. So until next time, this has been Pinstar signing out. See ya!